Want to do a roll call?
Krute Kaka. Oliver Restaurants. Here. Matt Martinez. Present. Georgina Ortega here.
Present.
Helen Strader.
Present.
Elmer Martinez.
Here.
We do have a quorum. Stopping the agenda. Oh. Sorry. Pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next item on the agenda is the approval of the agenda.
So moved.
A second.
Just a question. Has all the requirements of patient and notification been
Yes,
down?
they were all met.
Second motion.
I think, board member Les one's already seconded it. The roll call, Elmer Martinez.
Yeah, we did.
We did
We
that.
did the person second, but we didn't vote.
Oh. Sorry.
Mr. Martinez.
Yeah.
Helen Strader.
Yes.
Georgina Ortega.
Yes.
Matt Martinez.
Yes.
Oliver Restaurants.
Yes.
We have a first by Mr. Matt Martinez, a second by Mr. Leswans, and motion to carry. The first item in the agenda, before we start, but I'd like to let everybody know for the record, we are back for these items because there was an error that we found on the last meeting, which rendered the meeting inoperable. It's not a valid meeting. So we're coming back, and maybe it was a blessing in disguise because we added the things that the board had asked to be added. So, and a breakdown of everything. So we went ahead and did that. The first item was the bands. Board.
I'm just gonna ask for public opinion, just for the record,
Right.
just for the record.
Excuse me?
Oh, it's
Public
public
input.
opinion,
Yeah.
public input. It's
Oh,
on the
there was no public input.
Okay.
I'm sorry, thank you.
It needs to be said.
So there was zero, no one signed up for public input. The first item in the agenda is the vans. There are 41 of them. So it's 41 vans in basically 4 days. We, at the bottom of the page above, there's a breakdown of the artists in your packet.
So, question, because it's open right now for discussion, correct?
Correct.
All right. The stage and audio.
Mhm.
I think in our discussion last time, did you guys go back and look to see what the cost would be for the future to purchase one?
It's a little over $100,000. I believe the last, before you got here, the board member Martinez and, Mr. Both board members Martinez's had asked to, further go into that. So we're going to be researching where we can get a better price and then bring that back to the board for approval.
Okay, so that, because I was part of that, I heard
Oh,
that discussion.
okay.
Yes. All right.
Regarding just the audio, just wondering, are there other providers besides that they have on?
Yes, we did get 3 quotes.
You did get a pretty cool. Did you go out for quotes or go out for bid?
We were not for quotes because it was under the 65,000.
Okay, so you did get quotes on that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you did make a procurement.
Yes. Yes.
And I think that we've already had some discussion on the general meeting. Maybe over the next year, we can start to lay out, the costs of going on contracting. And then also the cost of purchasing our own equipment and like that. And it's kind of how the board weighed that so that we can make a recommendation and probably say, hey, we look at both options, alternatives, perhaps this is the way to go, or maybe we continue doing the rest of the quarter. Well, I think over the next few months, we did ask yes. Each other to look at that as a potential option. But like I mentioned last time, sometimes when we buy equipment, we're not the best stewards of the equipment, each other's saying. It's not saying, it's just, you know, you don't have the expertise on city staff to run some of this equipment. I just remember the issue we had with the bathrooms we purchased that they were really high tech. And we had an electrician there a lot of the time. And we could have been servicing other, you know, other things that just us. We were busy trying to get the bathrooms going because they have so many electrical components associated with them. And in that case, we should have probably gone back to rental of the bathrooms. That's one of the things. Because based on the fact that we were losing time and electrician, and we were getting full service out of that bathroom that I'm still helping auction out. Yes. So,
VSL 100 villages and states that we currently use, it requires 4 dedicated staff.
So we'll, you know, let's get past the case stuff and we'll work with staff, try to get good information out for us in terms of what it would take to purchase the stage, operate it, and see how there's a cost benefit to it.
That's just the stage, not the audio, okay?
Correct, yeah.
Yes, because the audio is,
That's the whole.
it's out of our realm of knowledge. Last year, because we have the stage now 3 years,
Oh, no.
how many years have we had that stage?
I came back in 2018 and that's my brother.
So we've had that stage
7 years?
7 years now, and we rented it all those times. What was the price increase on just the stage alone?
I believe it's right now we're at 15,000, and I think before it was right around 10,000, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, 10,000.
So when we come back to visit that in the near future, we need to look at what we spent in those last 7 years versus how we can budget just for the stage itself. Because that's a lot of money that we've been putting out just for rental fees, you know?
I have a question in regards to the MC that I didn't know we paid them separate, but do we go out to bid on that too, or quote?
And this was beforehand, so we need to table that item or remove it because the other 2 quotes never came in. And that was an oversight on my part. We only received 1 quote.
Okay. Well, and I don't know about any of the quotes now, but I remember in the old days, I get calls from Roberto Mondragon, Cipriano Vidal, and for whatever reason, they weren't doing the MC, and they didn't get paid at all. So, and I'm saying to myself, and I'm sure that Roberto would want to come in more than we got, so they don't go up on us. And he's had a hard time, he's been having, issues with his health. But I just didn't know about that at all, I didn't know if he did that, but I just thought I'd ask you, because I'm thinking of the whole day, you know,
Yeah.
before Christ.
I agree about paying a flat fee for an MC. I think it should be changed for the price, but also it should be an honorarium versus a flat fee. Because then you can have maybe multiple people, right?
Mhm.
But the MC we need to strengthen.
Yes,
Okay.
You're recommending that we're very from the.
yes, I would recommend that the board makes that.
Because,
Go ahead, anytime.
We only received 1 quote.
see what happens to procurement, and they said, it's better to try.
Right.
What's your plan?
This, initially we had agreed on the price and the quote that I did have the initial amount that we paid in the past. And the only 1 quote that we did get was much higher than that. And I recommend don't do that.
Let's surprise me.
Excuse me?
Let's surprise me because it sounds like we're included in the.
I like that.
Instead of Chuck.
Oh, no, Chuck will not do that.
Okay, so
So
Are you
that,
gonna look at that?
Well, I'm not sure if we go out for more quotes, try to get more quotes at this point in the game, or see if somebody, if we can get a local, maybe a local, personality to MC the fiestas. I need somebody to MC the fiestas.
is it too late to change that verbiage to honorarium? Give them an honorarium versus
To
putting,
ask somebody to do it.
No, they'll pay him that amount.
don't pay them that amount. It's, you pay them an honorarium to do it, or say you have the MC for that day. You have another MC for this day, like somebody you have, although they're mariachi. Get somebody who specializes and is very knowledgeable about mariachis, and give them an honorarium to speak on that whole day, you know. Or so, you know, what I'm saying is,
But for today, it just needs to be taken out.
Yes.
So we don't need to discuss
Okay.
what's gonna happen in the future. We could do that in the meeting. All right, so special meeting, forgive me. I'm a businessman, we get that. I need to get that. Are we good to get, striking that, the new total's gonna be 148,964.71?
If we take off the
The
one.
meet MC, and we're taking that out, right?
Yeah.
So are we good to,
no, I have another question on this one,
okay?
all right? In the past, Lodgers tax didn't pay for everything. We are paying for everything now. Luckily, we have some money in the kitty. But in the future, and I mean the future, like next year, we may not have that money. So is the city gonna, where's the city's general fund coming in here? You know, because,
Well, traditionally, the, lodgers tax, back when I started with the city, many years ago, the lodgers tax did fund the fiestas.
the fools, yeah. And can I speak to
It was always taken
Elmore,
apart.
because he worked, his former employee.
It was my
What's
boss.
happened in the past? Did Lodgers tax pay the full amount?
Well, not all that we have now, because it's, fiestas has changed.
I know.
You're fine.
In the past, the Lodgers Tax Board funded
Staff.
a nonprofit agency, like the Chamber of Commerce. And the Chamber of Commerce would then do this. So the Chamber of Commerce would make a proposal, says we can do it at us for X amount of dollars. They would then collect also the vendor fees and recycle all that. They would then get a portion of the budget there.
Because right now, we pay the full amount. All the vendors' fees, where are they going? Are they gonna go back into the Lodgers tax? No, they're gonna go back into the general fund, correct?
They're supposed to go into the events budget.